What's up, Lions Nation? It is the Real Talk, No Bullshit fan show right now, live on YouTube and Facebook. We are so excited to be here tonight, and we're not holding anything back. We got a bunch of guests in the house, and it's going to be fun. Statman?
The countdown begins
now.
Every time. Hey,
Every
what's
time.
up, fellas? What is up, fellas?
What's up? Let's get this bitch started.
Let's do it. Let's do it. Let's bring in our panel of fans tonight. Some new faces, some not so new faces, but hey, we got a good group of guys in here. Let's bring them in. Statman, why don't we start with you? And why don't you bring in our first guest?
All right. I got here Chicken Nugget King. What's up, my man?
Whoop, whoop.
There he is. The Chicken Nugget King himself.
And he's
Welcome
muted
back,
his mic again.
Chicken Nugget, you're muted. I'll unmute him. Oh, can't unmute him. I can't do it.
Yeah, you got to unmute your phone, bro. There we go.
Oh,
What's up, man?
Let's get this started.
Hell yeah.
all right. Smoking Jeremy B. Let's go to you. I know you got a couple sitting in the wing there.
And we got John Kapler.
What's going on, guys? What's going on?
How's it
What's
going,
going
John?
on?
Not
Welcome
bad,
to
not
We
bad.
Are
Glad to be on
Lions
the show.
Nation.
Thanks for having me, boys.
Yep.
Heck yeah, anytime.
Who else?
then we got-
Smoking Jeremy?
And then we got Quinn Cook.
Yes,
What's up,
sir.
Quinn?
What's up, Quinn?
What's up, Lions fam?
And
What's up?
for me, we've seen this face. If you watch this show, he's been on here before with us. One of my good personal friends, Lions fan, and I got to mention Kansas City Chiefs fan, all the way from Kansas City, Missouri. Well, in Missouri, Big Ben Robinson. What's up, Big Ben?
What's up? Thanks for having me.
What's going on, Ben?
What's going
Welcome
on,
back.
guys?
What's going on, Ben?
Good
Welcome
to see
back.
you, everybody.
All right, so for those of you that do not know, everybody is pretty much familiar with Chicken Nugget King by now. But Quinn, last time you weren't here, so why don't you go ahead and just tell everybody a little bit about yourself and what made you become a Lions fan?
Well, I am a Lions fan from Belgrade, Montana. I've been
Alright.
a Lions fan since I was 13. I like Stafford. I like how he plays with heart and soul. But I am a diehard Lions fan.
Hell yeah. Hell
Crazy
yeah.
Ken's down there and says, hey, fellas.
Look at Jeremy B reading those comments like a trooper tonight. Look at him. He didn't even have to get up close or nothing. Hey,
Also, I got my second pair of eyes on.
John, you tried to be a guest once, but it didn't work out. But we're glad you're here now. So why don't you tell
Yeah,
people a little bit about it?
internet was acting up, and I went to go check on the phone. It said something about better connection on laptop. I'm like, laptop, I'm not having any of that frustration. I hate technology problems like no other.
Oh, you and me both.
Well,
I'll
welcome
smash
in.
the phone over it.
Welcome in, buddy. What made you become a Lions fan? What made you become a Lions fan?
God, I'm 35 right now. I've been a Lions fan since probably 9 years old. My Uncle Glenn got me into it. Big Lions fan. Love you, Uncle Glenn. So since 9 years old, got me into football, watching it. Got me into the video games and started watching. All-time favorite Lion, Herman Moore. So just been a fan since I was a kid, and I'd say probably around 2015, I really, really, really got into it.
Hell yeah.
Hell yeah.
Cool.
Last but certainly not least, Big Ben. What's up, man?
What's up? So I've been a fan since the Sanders days. That's when I was a big fan. I used to live up there, so I still follow them, even though it hurts to watch some of their games. So,
Oh,
So,
but
that's being generous.
So I follow them and the Chiefs though.
Hey, I'm gonna give you a hard time real quick. I have to. What the hell's going on with your team, buddy?
Oh, hey, at least we won last game. At least
yeah,
we do have some wins.
you ain't looking like the Super Bowl champs. I'll tell you that right now.
I'll tell you this: my flag football that I coach looks a lot better than the Chiefs this year, and they also look a lot better than the Lions.
Shots fired.
I think them Chiefs. I think really
That hurts.
probably the O line. That's the reason they're struggling so much.
Yeah, they had high hopes for that offensive line.
Yeah, Victor Legend says all of them lately. Speaking of the hard to watch games, it was all of them pretty much. Hey, real quick before we get rolling, just a huge shout out to everyone that's watching right now. Thank you so much for hopping in, and please remember if you're watching us on YouTube to click that subscribe button. We are currently sitting at 104 subscribers on our way to 1,000. So
Nice, very nice, fellas.
we still have that prize giveaway we were giving away for that first 100. That's in the works, so that is still coming. Yeah, so please subscribe, click the like button, and click that notification bell. Let everybody know, so that way you know when the newest episodes are available. Now, we got some good topics tonight, and we're going to jump into them right now with the first one. This is kind of a topic. I just decided to throw it in here in case you did not know. But breaking news, Taylor Decker placed on season-ending IR today.
Oh,
Not good.
Let's jump down and let's get some thoughts on this real quick. Statman?
Oh, it's tough. Doesn't help our offensive line out any. We're already struggling there, so it's hard to hear. It's really hard to hear.
Smoking Jeremy B.
Well, considering he was a top 15 left tackle last year, he started out looking okay before he got hurt. It's tough. I mean, Penei Sewell's going through growing pains. It would have been nice to see the switch up with him coming back to help shore up the line with the injury to Ragnow. It's not great.
no.
Quinn, before we get to you, my man, Bolt Fan 44 hopping in, saying, hey guys, great community. I recently joined your Facebook group. Hell yeah, I see.
Heck
you.
yeah.
Thank you
Appreciate
so much,
that.
buddy. Thank you so much. Let's get back to it. Quinn, your thoughts on Taylor Decker being placed on season-ending IR today?
It's going to eat us. I really wanted to see what our offensive line could do this year with Frank Ragnow, Decker at left tackle, and possibly Sewell at right tackle. I wanted to see how we could, with those two guys in there with Sewell, on what they could teach Sewell as a lineman.
What about you, John?
That kills our season. I'm with him. I was excited for the line. You know, you had Sewell going to be playing right tackle, Decker in there teaching, Frank in the middle. Like, I mean, that was our strong point. I was saying like top three offensive line this year, and now it's just garlic chips.
Yeah. Fucking horse shit.
Speaking of garlic
Right.
chips, boom.
Yeah. What about you, Chicken Nugget?
Hey, honestly, I think it was painful as fuck. You know, I mean, we got to start understanding that, you know, when a guy goes down, we got to have, you know, some soldiers to get back up and go out there and fight. One guy is not the whole team. The whole team got to step up and play hard and get in the right direction and do better because, like my man said, you know, this offensive line looked at like a top 3. Right now, it's looking like it's, you know, the last offensive line in you know, in the league right now that's going to look like 32. So we got to start revamping ourselves and doing a lot better. And I know, you know, Decker can come right back and get right to it and get back on his feet and go hard next season.
Yep. I'm looking forward to next year.
Big Ben.
So Goff's just going to take a bigger beating from it. Like he's been getting sacked quite a bit already. So not having that protection is going to hurt him.
Yeah.
To add to that comment there, Big Ben, just look at the passer ratings since Ragnow went down, because Decker was already hurt.
Ragnar was calling
the
out
one-
the stunts.
Yeah, he was calling out the pass protection, and they're not recognizing the stunts now. And now it's just like a wide open lane to Goff.
Yeah, I've seen him he's getting beat up pretty bad. I've seen it in the games. I'm like, man. That's
And it's
crazy.
on simple defensive line twists, too. They're just stunting the defensive tackle outside and then wrapping the defensive end around the inside, and they're just coming straight in every time.
Well, my
It's
thought.
Or a linebacker.
I
Yeah.
was gonna, I kind of agree with what everybody said. Especially, I like what Chicken Nugget said. I like the way that you took that and the direction that you took it, because regardless of who's injured on the offensive line, they've already been using the same offensive line right now. That offensive line just needs to step up like we've seen them do before. We have seen them play well. So as long as they can do that again, we'll be all right. But they got to step up. I like that part of that chicken nugget. If somebody's hurt, the other guy's got to step up and fill in that void, and that's what's going to have to happen.
It's important. It's important to know detail. Because most of those D linemen and D ends is going right in. They finding an open hole to get to the quarterback.
Yep.
So
Oh, go ahead.
there's an echo right now
Yeah.
somewhere. Is somebody watching the show on a different device right now?
I don't
Nope.
think I am.
Nope.
Nothing.
I'm gonna
nothing
unplug my mic right now.
but let me mute mine and see if it's me for some dumb reason.
Hold on.
Check 1, check 2.
I don't hear it anymore.
Hello.
Hello?
It was Logan's.
What about now?
It was
'Cause I
probably
just
mine
unmuted
then.
myself.
Was it you?
It was probably mine then. Yeah, because I unplugged mine and plugged it back in, and now it's not. I don't hear it anymore.
I don't hear it either. I just wanted to, it was throwing off what I was saying, so
Yeah.
I just wanted to make sure I caught that.
You good?
It was messing me up too.
All right, let's. Any final thoughts from anybody on that?
Me.
What's up, Quinn?
I think Jonah Jackson needs to step it up a little bit. He was pretty solid last year. If we can get those guys next year to playing how Decker was playing last year, how Jonah Jackson was playing last year, we can get Sewell to upgrade a little bit. I think our offensive line could be solid as heck next year.
Yeah, I agree with next year, but right now,
Right now,
This-
we're in
this
trouble.
season
Right
is
now,
still
we're in
going.
trouble. We're in trouble. Goff may get injured
Trouble
for
is an
years.
understatement, man.
If he gets hit hard
Trouble,
enough,
like
he's done.
trouble, isn't even the word.
yeah, you're right. Agreed. Hey, let's go to the next topic. This one is brought to you by Smoking Jeremy B. The first topic tonight. With the scaled back playbook, are they removing what few plays did not work or did work this week too? Jeremy, why don't you elaborate on that? Because I don't even know if I got it in there correctly. So
Right. When they scaled back the playbook, it looked
You're
like
an echo again.
nothing. Yeah, I hear it again too.
we got to figure out where that's coming from.
When they scaled back that playbook, it didn't look like they used any of the plays that worked the past 5 weeks. So they're scaling it back again. Are they taking away the plays that worked this past week?
It's definitely not me now.
You guys can hear me?
Yep.
Yep.
Okay, good, because I don't got it.
Weird.
Normally, the sound that you hear right now comes from if you're watching it or you have it going on a different device in the background.
I got nothing. I got my phone off. I don't have it on YouTube on the computer. I literally just moved all my technology away. God forbid. Huh.
I don't know where it's coming from. I know it's not me.
Now I don't hear
I'm
it.
using my headset.
I turned
I
mine
got my
down, so
headset in too.
Is anybody else hearing it right now? Yeah.
do you hear it?
Yep.
Sorry, everybody. This is what happens when you go live. We're just trying to figure out where this is coming from. Let's do a test here. I'm just waiting to see if I can hear it.
Hello.
Anything?
Hello.
All right, let's go.
Hello.
Okay.
All right, Jerry B, go ahead. We'll see if we can keep it going here.
What I was saying is they scaled back the playbook. They took away the plays that were working in the last 5 weeks. When they scale it back again, they're going to take away the few plays that actually did work this past week also.
Logan?
It was Quinn.
What's
Yeah.
that?
It's much better now. The sound's way better now.
Good.
All right, go ahead, Batman, if you want to. Oh, it's
Nope.
back.
It's echoing.
Hello.
Hello.
Howdy.
Hello.
Man.
Let's just rock it.
All right. No, it's not doing it.
We good?
Yep.
I think we are good.
Yeah,
No.
Bullfan 44 is saying he hears a lot of static noise.
Yeah, you're echoing.
Yeah.
Yeah, I hear that.
Yeah, it's worse now.
Yeah. And the echo's back.
Mm-hmm. I don't know.
Having issues? Yes.
We can roll with it and see what happens, but
Right.
it's not good. Ben, try going out and come back in. What about now? Is it there still?
No, that's it. That was the one.
I just unplugged and then replugged back in, so that big echo I know was from me.
All right, so we're good now.
We should be, hopefully.
All right.
I'm still getting
I thought
some sort of
maybe-
static thing in the background.
That's a
Is that your
That's-
chip bag?
sounds like foam movement or something.
I wonder maybe if I try switching headphones if it's these damn things.
Let's try it now. Ben, can you hear us?
Yeah, I can hear you.
The... All right. Maybe now it's better? I don't know.
Yeah.
Is it? Okay, maybe it was my headphones. Because, I mean, I use those at work and those things get dropped and pulled, so.
I think we might be all right. I don't know.
I haven't heard it yet. Oh, there it goes.
I don't hear it now. No.
Interesting.
All right, go
This
ahead.
is interesting.
Yeah, try. Go ahead and try that, man. See what happens.
I can't do it. I can't talk and hear myself in my. I just can't do it.
Yeah, it drives me nuts.
It's gonna throw me off so bad. It's already doing it right now.
I don't hear it right now.
I don't hear
that.
the echo.
I don't hear nothing. I haven't had no echo at all.
It's probably your phone.
Maybe it's me then.
It's probably my phone. Better not be. I spent a fortune on this phone.
That's why you don't hear it.
That's why I don't hear it.
Yeah, that's why you don't hear it, because it's you. That's why. Oh man.
So
I'm gonna call Samsung if it is, because this is supposed to be like top-notch technology.
Yeah, I don't know where it's coming from. We never had it like that before. So
Yeah, like I keep on messing with my volume and everything, and I have the noise reduction on.
do you have headphones?
I do not, and my phone doesn't take the jack.
Well,
Whoa, where'd he go?
I don't know. He went out.
All right, so
Wow, here
where
we
were
go.
we at?
Holy mackerel.
Wow, this is interesting. Sorry, guys. This usually doesn't happen.
No, that's what happens when you go live. This is what happens.
well, let's get into this.
Yeah.
Statman, what do you
So
think?
what was it again?
When they scaled back the playbook, it looked like they didn't use a single play that worked the last 5 weeks. Now that they're scaling back it again, are they removing what few plays did work this week too?
Well, I hope not. I'm hoping that they use the plays that have been working in certain situations and certain defenses. And I honestly hope they just run the ball more.
Yeah.
I simplify the runs. Just run up the fucking gut. Just run to the fucking outside. You just block. It's fucking
I didn't get
easy.
why we didn't in the first place. We had the line, and I thought that was going to be the thing. Like, we were going to run 2/3 of the game. Just control the clock.
Right.
Yeah.
You gotta be aggressive as hell on the run, or else you're gonna get stopped.
I mean, now
30
you have to with Goff being Goff. Like,
36
I guess you
fucking
don't have
rushing
to, but you
yards
should.
for a whole game.
yeah, that was.
It's abysmal.
Run the ball, tire down the defense.
Well,
Out
guys,
of the mouth of babes.
I don't know 100%, but I think we found the solution. I think Ben said he thinks it was maybe his phone or connection that was doing it. So, not sure if he's going to be come back in or not. But if he does, I'll bring him back in.
Absolutely.
Yeah. Let's go to you, Chicken Nugget. What are your thoughts?
Well, as I said before, gotta get aggressive as hell on the run, because you got to start hitting up the gut. Just like Statman said, get to the gut. Start being aggressive as hell. Stop being so conservative and worrying about passing the ball so much because you don't got the receivers to get the ball. I mean, you do have some that can catch the ball, but they don't have the 100% chance to get the ball every now and then often. So you got to run the ball, be aggressive as hell while doing it. Stop messing up plays that work, because if it ain't broke, then don't try to fix it. You know, it's the old saying. So you got to roll with it and take what's there and make it work. Don't sit back and fall back on something that don't.
Quinn?
Yep.
I think we need to play Williams and Swift. Have two running backs set with Jason at fullback. Split it up. Have someone running the motion.
Jason is hurt.
So use what works.
He did not practice.
What about you, John? What do you think?
I'm down with whatever the heck's gonna work. I really don't care what it is, what playbook it is, what formation it is. I don't care if we're running a wildcat all day. Just run the ball.
Yeah, and I'm gonna agree with Statman, but I will say that we talked about this before. The thought of having both backs in at the same time, even all three running backs in, Smoke and Jeremy B mentioned, would be a huge setup. You know what I mean? That's not the word I wanted to use, but you guys know where I'm going with that. So
Yeah, they could do a lot of different options out of that. Run pass options like Lamar Jackson does. Use Goff in that sense. Just short, intermediate passes. And then go deep every once in a while off of play action. It's not rocket science. I hope that they keep these plays that work, like having Swift and Williams in the backfield at the same time, because the defense isn't going to know who's going to get the ball. And adding Jamar Jefferson into that would be even more phenomenal for him. But you have to use what works.
And that would mean that there's automatically three guys, no matter what, that you have to. Somebody's got to figure out who's getting that ball, and it could be any one of them. You know, it's not one of those things where you got somebody in the backfield. You know, that guy's not going to get the ball. It's one of those things where any one of them can get the ball at any time. And you just I love that. I love that concept. I think it would be huge if they would do that. Ben Robinson says real quick, sorry guys, I'll get that fixed for next time. So he will be back hopefully for another show. So thank you, Ben, for coming in anyway for this one.
Who's playing with their phone?
I don't think anybody. There's a static somewhere.
Yeah, I keep hearing a static. It's like.
Yep. I hear it too.
Huh.
This is crazy. This has never happened to us.
Okay, I just muted myself and it was still going, so.
Yep. I saw that.
Mute.
gone. It's back. Oh.
Yep.
It's
It was
gone.
Quinn.
It's completely gone now.
Yep. It was Quinn's phone.
Yep.
Weird.
It's probably. I know he put in some earbuds. I seen him put them in, so maybe that's what it. Maybe that's what it is. I don't know. Could be internet
that's
connection.
might-
static. Yeah, twisting it in.
It could be internet connection too. So you never know.
Yeah.
It's-
Or the Bluetooth connection isn't that great between his earbuds and that too. Whatever it is.
For this
I hate Bluetooth
for
connection.
this show, for the StreamYard production, you have to have a really decent Wi-Fi connection in order for it to be really good quality. Usually.
Right.
Well, that's derailing the show.
Oh, hey.
Oh,
that
we
happens.
keep it rolling. Let's go.
Yeah, that's what.
John,
We're
what are you
Lions
thinking
fans.
to what I-
We're used to getting knocked down.
Before
kneecap.
before we
Fight a
get
kneecap
on-
and get back up.
Before we get on to the next part, Jeremy B, there's something that you need to do, my friend.
Well, let's give a special thanks to our sponsor, A1 Tire and Auto Repair. 2 locations serve you, one on East Genesee in Saginaw, the other is on Broadway in Bay City. We do new and used tires, custom wheels. We also do window tinting at the Saginaw location. Mention this ad and get $10 off.
Fair enough.
Beautifully said. Hey, Statman. He's gone. Oh man. Statman. where
And
did you go?
don't forget, fans, if you're watching, please subscribe. That way you get notified whenever we go online. You can watch us anytime, comment on YouTube, like the video, and share.
Oh shit! Put on the
No.
mask.
Whoa.
What's that scary guy again?
He's back.
I don't know. I think the other
Statman.
face is scarier.
Yeah, you better do what Jeremy said and like and subscribe our videos.
Whoa, that was real. That was real intimidating, Statman. Everybody's probably shaking in their boots right now. Oh, he's got more. He's got to put that hat back on. There we go.
Yeah.
There we go.
Hey, I tell you what, that bucket hat does go crazy. I'm not gonna front.
Hey,
I like it.
Logan, Statman. Hey, first off, there's been people in here watching the show from the start, and they have not left with all this stuff that's been going on. So, special thank you to all of you guys
Thank
out
you,
there
guys.
watching right now. Hey, Statman, that beautiful hat you got and that awesome shirt that you're wearing, where you get that from? You're muted.
Of course. WeAreLionsNation.com. And that's where you find all. Stop laughing at me. Come on, man.
Giggity.
Oh, man.
Oh, this is our best show yet.
WeAreLionsNation.com to get all of your We Are Lions Nation gear. Okay? You sons of bitches.
Listen, the reason it's so funny is because I know when you started saying it the first time, you were like in it to win it, and then we didn't hear it. Oh man, that was awesome.
Oh God. Oh
Man, I
God.
feel bad.
We got a couple comments. This is great.
Passing out.
This is the
Hey
best
Quinn, we
show.
understand, buddy.
Yeah, buddy. We appreciate you backing out, and but we'll get you back in here for sure. And StreamYard is kicking him out. I don't know why it would do that.
Anytime your Wi-Fi connection, or if you're just trying to use your cellular
that's right.
connection and it drops below a certain point, it'll drop you out of the show.
All right. So,
We
That's why I
got
went back to
Wolfman
the
44.
computer.
Actually, this show is the best one yet. We
Oh,
barely even talk any
Here's
Lions
that.
football at all. We're just sitting here bullshitting and laughing and having a great. Hey, what's the title of this show? no bullshit, and we're sitting there bullshitting the whole time. Crazy Ken says, I think I'm watching stand up.
Yes.
Hey, you are. Quite frankly, you are. I ain't gonna.
We are Lions fans, so we are the joke of the league.
And Quick Cook
still-
said that scratching noise was driving him nuts. Yeah, I hear you, brother.
I still can't breathe all the way from that. If you don't
That was
know,
a good laugh.
If you don't know Logan,
Oh.
if you haven't watched this show, Logan, when he gets ready to do something, he goes 100%. And I know that he was going 100% when he was about to say that. Oh, man, it was great. It was great. The best part is you're wearing the mask, so you couldn't tell right away that you were muted because you can't see your mouth moving unless you look real.
I know. I'm sitting there like, and then I hear you go, "You're muted."
So,
Hey.
get the gear right here.
Right here.
LionsNation.com. There you see it right there on your screen. Hop on over there. If you want one of those beautiful bucket hats, hey, Statman, why don't you give that thing a little twirl, if you don't mind, so everybody can see it.
Oh. You got the
That's
lion
dope.
on the top there.
Look at that.
Oh, here we go.
Heck yeah.
Oh, we do have a new shirt out too. It says "Got Hopium" on it, so watch for that one. That is
Oh, that is
available now.
Luke G all day.
That is.
Sure.
Quinn says it's doing that again. It sounds like you're putting in a cord for an electronic device. It's doing it.
It's
Yeah,
probably
it-
when I set my mic down.
Yeah.
It is.
Let's go to
Topic
the
number
next topic. With the Lions having the worst wide receiver core in the league, confirmed by leading the league with 29 drops, would you trade draft capital for a mid-level receiver currently right now? Smoking. Let's start with the guests right now. Let's go to you, John.
What's the mid-level receiver? Like, I mean, we already traded draft capital for a guy that's not getting on the field, doing anything on the couple times that he's been there, so we're going to trade more stuff.
Well, we're talking about they've been inquiring with the Cowboys about Michael Gallup. They've been inquiring about Andy Isabella with the Cards, and they've
Yep.
also been inquiring with Steelers for James Washington. And personally, all of them I think are better than what we have on the roster. But for me, it would be Andy Isabella would make the most sense because he is the fastest one of the three. He's also only 24 years old, and he's buried on a depth chart where he's not even playing right now.
I take him.
Because-
I mean, for what, a fourth? Why not?
For like a fifth or sixth, maybe, or
Oh.
even a fifth and a seventh.
I
Quinn
take
Cook
it
agrees with Andy Isabella.
because he's what, fifth on their team, and they've got like three.
Yeah, he's fifth
three
or
starting
sixth on
ones.
their depth chart.
But you gotta remember, he wouldn't be at fifth or sixth on the depth chart if it wasn't for who they are.
Yeah, exactly,
ahead of him.
exactly.
Well, because
I mean, they have three
they
starting number
had-
ones as 1, 2, and 3, splitting up between Hop and
AJ
I
Green
yeah, AJ Green. Thank you. That's the other guy I was thinking of. Yeah,
and Rondell Moore and Christian Kirk.
Christian Kirk. That was the
Quinn
guy.
Cook says the trade for Benson now is eating us. Seems like, and then he says, would they give you Kirk?
No, they're not
Give
giving up
us?
Kirk.
No.
Kirk because they're like Andy Isabella's who's on the trade block. That's the thing.
Well, let's go to you, Chicken Nugget, on this topic. What do you think, buddy?
Trading for a fourth wouldn't make any sense. So it would be better if you trade him for a fifth or sixth rounder. Andy Isabella can be quick on his feet. He can really go get it. You know, he's one of those guys that's very electric. And it's crazy that, you know, the Cards aren't using him to his advantage and letting him go out there and work. So I think it'll be only right that we can grab a guy like that. Michael Gallup is cool. James Washington is cool. But when you got Andy Isabella out there, he's the X factor. You know, why not?
Yeah.
Take a shot on him.
Yeah, I agree with you there.
Yeah, let's go to you, Stat Man.
I mean, I say why not? You get Andy Isabella as a young guy. That's the one that I would agree with as well. Is Isabella. I've watched him play. I believe what was it last year or the year before? He had like 2 or 3 touchdowns against us. I want to say
That was
in
last
one
year.
game. That was last year. So I mean,
Yeah,
I've seen the upside of him.
he had a passing touchdown. Then he did that jet sweep reverse touchdown, and then I think it was a punt return touchdown, wasn't it?
Okay, yeah, that might be it. But I remember he scored multiple times against us the last time he played us. So I'd love to have him on our team. Somebody, I mean, we need somebody to step up at the receiver position. There's talent there. They're just unproven talent. I keep saying that. They're just unproven. They just haven't proved themselves yet in the league.
Yeah, I agree. But let's go to you, Smoking JB.
Oh, I already said Andy Isabella is out of all of them is the one I wanted. Number 1, 4.31 40 speed. That year he was the fastest wide receiver in the draft.
Yeah,
Mhm.
I just think my thoughts are I like what Chicken Nugget said and you guys said, don't do too high a round of a draft pick, but I think they need to go through with one of these trades and definitely bring in somebody. I don't want to see them talk about it and not do it. Like do whatever
Right.
you have to do to make that trade work and happen. I mean,
The one I
do
really
whatever.
don't want, the one I really don't want is Michael Gallup because he's a proven receiver and a wide receiver too right now. It's going to take higher draft capital to get him, and he's also going to want a lot of money in the offseason with this being the last year of his contract.
Ooh, I didn't think of that because I would have said Gallup.
Mhm.
Yeah,
I did
because
not know that.
that's like a 1 year rental. That's like a hell of a rental if you ask
Yeah.
me. You got to
I
go
know.
out there and
For
throw.
yeah,
Yeah,
like
it-
the
I mean,
remaining 9 games.
if we were
yeah.
in the position to be going for the playoffs, and I
Yeah.
mean where we have like 3 wins and we're on that 3-3 or even 4-2, but we're not. We're at 0-6. So you get a piece that will work for us for the future. And the cool thing about Andy with being a second rounder, we can 5th-year option him.
Mm-hmm.
Well, Quinn Cook says, so if we get Andy, do we give him a contract extension?
If he
does
shows
well.
out, yes.
If he does well, yeah.
If not, you just
It'd be like any
if not,
player
you
we
don't
pick
do
up.
anything
If he
with
does
him.
well, we'd given him an extension.
Got to work for it. Got to work for it. Because you can't just say it's easy money right then and there when you grab a guy like him. You got to work for that. Because when you play in Detroit, you got to work for what you want. You got to earn that respect for sure.
So you get Andy Isabella on the team. Where do you guys see him at? Number 3 or where do you see him?
Right now, he'd probably be playing at the 2 or the 1.
1
just because of what's on the roster.
Because of what's on
We got
the
a rookie
roster,
and 5 practice squad guys.
And I'm sure he would bring a dynamic to the team right away, even on special teams.
Here's the thing with the deep threat. That's what opens up all the underneath passing is when you got a true deep threat that they have to think about doubling when he goes on the fly route or if he goes in the post.
Right.
So therefore, Hawk, Swift, and St. Brown will all be opened up underneath. It'll make the job easier. It also makes it so they can't put as many blitzers in the box and screw with our O-line.
Yeah, because if you think about it right now, they're not doing the other teams don't have to prepare for that kind of stuff. They don't have to prepare for the deep ball because we're not throwing it. They don't have to prepare for the run because we're not doing that either. Apparently, that's not in part of the game plan right now. So
one NFL analyst has said since Cephas went down, only 3 times has a receiver got separation over 10 yards. 2 of them were completed passes. The other one was that great play when Kendricks made that one-handed interception where he jumped the route.
Yep.
Hey, real quick, Logan, let's get to Ken here. Crazy Ken says, I agree with Isabella if we can get him. And while we got some people watching in here, Logan, I just want to ask you, let's say you're like, man, I don't ever want to miss another one of these shows again. It's so good. What do you do, man? I don't know. I'm a new here. What do we do?
Well, if you're not on YouTube, you go to YouTube, and then you hit that little bell that says subscribe. That'll let you know when we are going to post a show, and it'll give you all the up-to-date information about us at We Are Lions Nation.
Yeah, and if you have your own Detroit Lions podcast and you're doing something and you want to get, you're getting yourself started, we're always open to doing collaborations as well. I wanted to mention that tonight and make sure that I did. So if you have a podcast out there and you want to join up, do a little show, let us know. We're always welcome to have new people on. And there is still a list going for the fan show. Everybody out there, make sure you comment in that. That's the list that we're going to be going off of from here on out. So if you ain't on it, you ain't in. Trying to keep it organized. Let's go. We got everybody on that one. This is the final topic of the evening. By the Lions shaking it up, the roster, does that force Anthony Lynn to call a run-first offense? Smoking Jerry B.
I truly hope and pray that it fucking does, because I'm sick of not running the ball.
Why? Well, I'm going to get to everybody here, but this kind of a side question. Why in the world would he go away from it in the first place?
We've been asking that every week.
Only Anthony Lynn and God himself knows.
It makes no sense whatsoever, because when they start running the ball, it's working. It's not like it's not working, and then he just, we're done. We're done with that. Let's just lob the ball.
If you look, when he started running the ball was when the games were close. And as soon as it looks like we were out of it by 10 points, he went away. Every time. Every time. Not just once or twice. Every time. This is the same thing he was fired for in Buffalo. This is the same thing he was fired for as a head coach in San Diego.
And we brought him in with welcoming arms, thinking he's going to be different this time around. Nope. John, your thoughts?
I'm with him. I would love to say that it does, but he's shown that he's a stubborn mule. He's gonna keep doing the same damn thing over. I mean, what is it gonna take for him to actually switch it up and do what he needs to do instead of doing the same damn thing and running into a wall every week?
Chicken nugget?
Idle time can be your worst enemy, and right now, idle time is definitely Anthony Lynn's worst enemy. So he is really being shitty with his offensive calls. He's really wasting time. And again, you better run the ball, because everything is going on with you is all over the place. You just stop. Every time it goes good, you just stop right there. Oh yeah, stop. We're gonna go pass. No, run the ball. Tire out the defense. Stop playing around. You got to take this shit serious. If not, you're out of here. Kaput. You're fired. I mean, like I said, idle time is your worst enemy. You better do great, or else you're in the trash can, bud.
Statman.
Well, I hope to hell it does. I mean, he needs to run the fucking ball. I've been saying it all year long. I said it before the season even started. Run the fucking ball. You have Jamal Williams that you signed in the offseason for a fucking reason. Use him.
I mean, that's what we thought was going to happen.
They've done well when they run.
Yeah.
Jamal
we thought
Williams,
when we signed him that we had this 1-2 punch that was just going to fucking dominate.
And they have when they've gotten the chance, but then they take it away.
And our offensive
start rolling, they take it away, and it's like, why?
Yeah, and our offensive line plays like shit when we're in passing situations. When the defense knows we're going to pass it, our offensive line can't block for the shit. We need to shake it up. We need to throw them off balance. We got to get them to start bringing up, 8 in the box. So then we have those opportunities one-on-one. down 10 yards, 15-yard plays, or the deep ball. Goff can start hitting that stuff if you start fucking running. It's simple. It's simple football. Take a page out of Matt Nagy's playbook. He does Tecmo Bowl. Runs, play action, run, play action, run, play action.
I apologize there, Bolt fan. I didn't mean to offend you. I'm just so used to calling it San Diego because I'm old.
Damn, Jeremy.
Come on, Jeremy.
You gotta do better than that, Jeremy.
It's our number one fan, Jeremy. Number one fan.
Hey, at least I admitted I screwed up.
Hey, it's okay. It's okay.
You guys still got the Padres.
Don't worry, Bolt fan. After the show, we have special punishments that we do for things like this.
Oh,
Thank you, sir. Can I have another?
We'll take care of it.
It puts the lotion on its skin or it gets the hose again.
Say shenanigans one more
Facebook
time.
user says, hi, guys. Run first. If we can't run, we will be definitely 0-17. Go Lions. And then we have Bolt Fan 44 says, you're fine. Talking to you, Jeremy B.
Yeah.
Shenanigans.
Happens to the best of us. Is Decker out for the season? Yes, sir.
Yes.
He is.
Mm-hmm. He is.
I didn't know that until y'all said that.
Season ending IR as of today. But
Terrible.
they've shown that they can do it without him.
Right.
But
In the
the
words
difference
of
is
Charles
they haven't
Barkley,
showed-
terrible.
They haven't shown they can do it without Ragnow is the problem.
Well, that's where Jared Goff needs to step up and be able to do the things that Ragnow was doing. He's a quarterback.
Well-
He should be able to do that shit. If not, and also going back to what we were talking about with Anthony Lynn, Dan Campbell is the head coach. If he doesn't like what Anthony Lynn is doing, fucking change it.
Yeah.
Call it on the
Yeah,
field.
because he didn't just say he's going to shake up the roster. He said he's going to shake up the coaching staff.
Mm-hmm.
That was the point.
He needs to bite the fucking kneecaps off of Anthony Lynn. But he needs to fucking do. I want to see that shit.
Yes, that's what I'm saying. Like, Dan Campbell is the man. You know, he's got to fucking just turn around and be like, look, Lynn, you piece of shit. Run the ball. Simple. And problem, I think if we can run the ball, it'll make that passing game for Jared Goff this much easier. It's one simple little thing. But
Dan Campbell's got the power. I don't know why he doesn't use it. Didn't mean to cut you off there.
No, you're good, man. You're good.
Like you are the head coach. Like, I mean, that's some shit Patricia would have done. Oh, just leave it up to that guy. Like, you're Dan Campbell. You are the leader of men. Start leading. Something's going bad. Say, take the clipboard. Screw you. I will run the offense for the rest of the game. I don't care if it's first quarter, second quarter, third quarter, fourth quarter, 2 minutes to go. You don't like it, take the clipboard and start calling the plays. Even if Dan Campbell was only like, I really only know these 5. Run those freaking 5. Run what you know. Take over. Take charge.
Yeah, if you can establish that run game early, everybody knows this. It's how it works. It's football 101. Establish the run game. It opens up play action, which it opens up the passing game, and there you got receivers open because the other team's not preparing for just blocking some shitty pass plays. You know what I mean? They don't know what's coming, and I don't know. That's got to change. Quinn Cook says Watson to the Dolphins, Tua to Washington, and a 3-team trade may be done this week. If not, will be by deadline.
I heard about that on 97.1, and I actually called up trying to talk to that idiot Mike Valente, and I was like, no, we have Goff for $30 million. What are you going to do? Bring this guy in, and then what? You got to end up signing him an $8 million deal. He's on his rookie contract. I'm like, yeah, and I was trying to get to, yeah, but you're going to have to sign an extension. You're not having 2 starting quarterbacks. Yes, I know he sucks, but that's just eating more cap. Like, we're already in cap hell because of Quinn and Patricia. I'm like, why would we bring in Tua? We didn't want Tua in the first place because we knew what Tua was going to do. How is Tua going to do any better than Goff? What, because he runs around? Awesome, you can get the other side.
Well, what I think is actually, I think Tua,
ribs broken.
it's a Washington thing. I think the talk is him going to Washington.
Yeah, but
Right.
97-1 was saying we need to get in there. I'm like, no.
Chicken Nugget King.
Talking to Mike Valente is like talking to a wall. Okay,
And I got
it's
hung up
not
on
gonna
too.
make. It's
Rat
not gonna make.
bastard.
It's not gonna make sense at all. You got to fire that guy. Anyways, with Tua being in this kind of discussion, Miami's gonna get a guy who's absolutely talented out of Watson. He can definitely spark up offense and light up, fans' eyes and make them be attracted to the team more. But then again, this is just a crazy trade. I don't know how to put it. The only way I could put it is Watson's gonna go crazy if he goes to Miami. He's gonna do a lot of shit work with what he has down there.
When Decker went down, Facebook user says, "What the fuck over a thumb injury? Come on, that's not a season-ending injury. It's the fact that he's not recovering from his surgery to repair the ligament damage that was done. It wasn't just a dislocated thumb. He had ligament damage that had to be repaired. The hand is very sensitive that way.
Hey, look,
Goff
Taylor
needs to
Decker
pay the Lions.
is one of the best. So I think that them putting him on IR this year, it sucks. But if it means he's going to be 100% with hopefully no problems come next year, then fine. I'd rather have him like that.
If Decker could play, he would yell at the coaches, "Big, put me in." It's not like he's a puss bag. He is a man's man. If he could get in there, tape it up, or hell, even club it up like what's his name had done, he would. But it's not working like that. It's not like he
Did you guys happen to see who was on the did not practice list today?
Oh God.
Yes. Shoot.
Michael Brockers, Jason Kabinda, and T.J. Hawkinson.
Yeah, I think it's all precautionary like it was before.
Yeah, I was gonna say they've done this the last couple weeks. I think it was the last 2 weeks in a row. Hawkinson was on that, and it's only Wednesday,
Right now,
so.
DeAndre Swift is listed as questionable again.
Well, yeah, he's going to be questionable every week because a groin injury is one of those ones you don't know if it's going to pop back up or not.
Yeah.
TJ Hawkinson's been listed questionable the last few weeks too. So,
yep,
maybe they're just resting him.
I love my Lions, but the Lions are questionable every week.
There's quite a few teams that are doing that same thing right now with players.
Yeah, because look at just before
didn't practice.
The only ones we know that are out is maybe Brockers because he did hurt his knee.
Victor Lesser says if they all got fined until they won, I bet they would play harder.
You can't go that hard ass on them because then you're going to lose the team.
Yeah, that's just a Patricia move right there.
Well,
I'd like to see come back, and I have heard nothing about him coming back so far.
Who?
What the hell is Hand coming back? Like he is.
I haven't heard anything about him. He has been on the IR for 3 years straight.
And I thought he was going to come back preseason. He was supposed to come back, and then he got hurt again.
No, he did come back, and he got hurt in the last game of the preseason. And hasn't been back since.
And if you guys have seen my stuff in the chats, I was the biggest Hand guy. Him and Austin Bryant. Everyone's like, "Oh, they're getting cut. Austin Bryant's gonna get cut. He ain't gonna make it." Well, he made it. Now, honestly, as much as I love Hand, I think it's to the curb.
All right, fellas, but listen up. We are at that time of the night where the show must end. Unfortunately, we have had a hell of a time tonight. It has been fun. I'll tell you what. We had some great laughs. We had some technical difficulties, but we got that fixed and figured that out. But boy, I laughed hard tonight, and that's what this show is all about. Having fun. So, yeah, I want to thank our guest, John, for being able to come in this time, and you got to stay in the whole time. That's awesome.
Heck yeah.
And once again, thanks to one of our biggest supporters, Chicken Nugget King. You're always there firing up the comments.
Love the name. I love the name.
Hey, thank you, man. Thank you.
I like saying it.
Good.
If you haven't followed Chicken Nugget King either, get out there on YouTube and follow him. He's got some pretty
I'm about to
sweet.
do that right after this.
Yeah, I love his freestyles, man.
Oh, my music. Thank you for promoting that on We Are Lions Nation.
Hey, maybe you and Statman could do like a collaboration one of these times with the old fight song.
Hey, honestly, I think that would be a perfect idea. That would be the remix, though.
Just
But-
one
Go to
time.
Lions rap.
Just one time.
Ooh,
What do you go?
I'm signing up for that. I'm jumping in that pool.
Fuck.
Jeremy, just make sure you're last on the song. We'll make sure you put you last on the song with what you got to say.
Oh, we got a question coming in, fellas. Facebook just says, I think we can beat Philadelphia. What do you guys think?
That
we're
is
doing
that's probably our only winnable game on the schedule. The Falcons are playing better. Well, and the Seahawks, especially if Russell Wilson doesn't come back by the end of the year, that'll be another one.
But their quarterback was kind of looking good in that last game. He was starting
When?
to get it together. He was doing better, what I saw, because I just watched clips, than when he first came in after Russell got hurt. That last
Actually, when he first came in after Russell got hurt in that game, he's the one that got him to that score that got him back in the game. He threw a touchdown pass.
I
It
wish
was
I
the
had
next
my
game that he did
Got
Shapoopoo,
Hopium
Geno
shirt on
Smith.
right now.
Hey,
Tell you right now.
Geno Smith looked alive in the second half. Let's just admit it. He looked alive. Second half, he definitely turned it up and looked alive. You know,
So
most
what
of
do we
the time-
think? Can they beat Philly?
They can.
I think they can.
Yeah,
Can.
we could.
Will
We
they?
could.
Will they is the question.
Yeah, can
And
they?
right now,
It's possible. They can.
Anything
probably-
well,
possible.
they went toe-to-toe with the Ravens. They went toe-to-toe with the 49ers. They went toe-to-toe with Minnesota. They went toe-to-toe with Chicago. None
They
of
didn't
those were
even come
blowouts.
out- They didn't even come out in the field when the Bengals came. They didn't even show up.
They were still in the locker room.
Well, listen, let's do it. Let's send it over to special thanks first to everybody
That
that's
guy.
been watching tonight. Thank you so much for sticking with us, even though we had some technical difficulties. Remember, please subscribe, like, and share
Share.
over there on YouTube. And yeah, thank you again for watching. And Statman, take it away, my friend.
All right, baby. Here's that fight song. Forward down the field, a charging team that will not yield. And when the blue and silver wave, stand and cheer the brave. Rah, 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 rah. Win the game. With honor, you will keep your fame. Down the field and gain a Lions victory.
Someday.
Hell yeah. Hell yeah. For our guest, John, we got Chicken Night King. On behalf of Smoking Jimmy B and the Statman, I am the Soul Man, and this has been We Are Lions Nation podcast. Real talk, no bullshit fan show. Thank you all for joining us, and we will see you this Friday night for our mashup special. Gonna be a lot of fun. Hope you see you there. Good night,
Yes,
everybody.
sir.
One pride.
One